Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to another ESP. So today's lesson is not a new sound. It's actually a new rule. And this rule will help you become a better speller and reader. So let me read the target to you. I can read and spell two-syllable words by dividing the syllables between two consonants in the middle of a word. So it looks complicated, but you do know you're going to be reading and finger spelling, and you do know you're going to be spelling. Now, when we say two-syllable words, it just means you're going to have two groups of sounds. In class, we usually clap the syllables. So for example, the word water, I would clap water, water, two syllables. And we're going to find those two syllables by looking for the two consonants. And two consonants are two letters that are not vowels, and it might be a double letter like a TT or an N, or it might be something like a TN, but those are all consonants. And when I say divide them, that just means we're going to draw a line in between them. We'll be able to sound out each part, each of the two parts, to get our word. So for example, if I look at this word, I sound it out as matter. I can clap it and say matter. When I clap it, it gives me two parts. It gives me the mat and the ter. So when I go to spell it, I can sound it out as mat and ter. That will help me spell it better. This slash here is my syllable division, which means there's my two consonants I divide in between. Here are some other examples. Well, we start with matter again. So let's finger spell that one just for practice. Matter. We know that this is the short vowel ER. I better see a double letter. But when I syllable divide it, I say matter. This pink word here, let's do our fingers up and sound it out. Remember, a double letter, we never say both sounds. T-a-n-is, tennis. Now, if I clap it, it might be easier for me to read and spell. Tennis. That will give me the ten and the nis. When I put them together, I get tennis. Let's finger spell this one. K-at-nip, catnip. So that's pretty tricky, but if I syllable clap it, I can break it up into two different parts. Catnip. That will help me spell it. Cat, I know how to spell cat, and nip, you know how to spell nip. Our green word on the bottom, let's finger spell first. Problem. So when I clap it, I would get problem. And so when I go to spell this word in maybe math, or if I'm writing a paragraph, I could break it up into the little word prob, and lem, and when I push them together, I get problem. That's why syllables are helpful. So I have some words at the top we can go through and finger spell. These are review words, so hopefully you remember them. Let's do it. Thumbs up. T-a-n-is, tennis. Bread, hole. K-oil, coil. Frizz. Fudge. All right, third row, let's do it. Thumbs up. Herd. Shatter. Cage. All right, bottom row. Old, cold. Space. Find. Your turn to read these words. So please pause this video and either finger spell them if you need to, or just read these words. When you're ready, play the video again and get your items ready to spell some of our double consonant words, or two-syllable words. Here we go. I have a C/C because what that means is we're dividing between two consonants. So you're not actually going to have a C and a C. You have a consonant and a consonant. So I'll say the word, we'll clap the word, and we will also finger spell. So one of those ways should help you sound it out. Here's your first word, target. Say target. Let's clap it. Target. If we finger spell, we get target. So take tar and get, mush them together and get target. Pause the video if you need to. Target. Our first syllable is tar, T-A-R. Our second syllable is get, G-E-T. All right, here's your next one. We've seen this word a lot today. Matter. Matter. Like, what's the matter? Let's clap it first. Matter. Matter. Let's finger spell. Matter. So for this one, you can use the syllables mat and ter, or you can use your rule, short vowel E, R, a better C, a double letter. Matter. Here we have mat and ter. Of course, I would divide right between these two T's. All right, this one was tricky. Here's your next one. Goblin. You say goblin? Let's clap it. Goblin. Goblin. Let's finger spell it. G-A-B-L-I-N. Goblin. You can use the finger spelling or the syllables to help you. I find that the syllables are a little more helpful. Gob. So first write gob, then lin. Goblin. Here I have G-O-B for gob. I would divide right after gob because there's two consonants, and lin, L-I-N, goblin. Your last word is problem. Say problem. Let's clap it. Problem. Problem. Let's finger spell it. Problem. So take prob and lem, put them together, and get problem. Pause this video if you need more time. Problem. Problem. Here's my first syllable, prob. I would divide, and lem. So problem. All right, I have a story for you, at least part of a story, to read with you. We'll talk about, and then you'll have a chance to read when it's your turn on your assignment. I'll start with the blue. Remember, when I come across a sight word or even a simple word like this, because we're becoming better readers, we won't have to finger spell them. Some of these bigger words, I will finger spell. So let's read. The goblins. Goblins. The goblins sat to eat their dinner, feast. The goblins sat to eat their dinner feast. Here's an example of a goblin, little monster there. He's going to have dinner, and it's going to be a feast, which means he's going to have so much food. All right, so I know my character is a goblin. I know what he's having, a feast. I see a sight word, a couple of them, so I'm just going to read. They did not have gold goblets. They did not have gold goblets. It's a fancy glass. Velvet, napkins, or gold forks. Let me start again. They did not have gold goblets, velvet napkins, or gold forks to eat their rabbit, bread and butter and drumsticks with. They did not have gold goblets, velvet napkins, or gold forks to eat their tender rabbit. Tender means it like melts in your mouth. Bread and butter and drumsticks. Here's an example of some drumsticks with. So they're not having a fancy feast because they're not using anything fancy and gold, but they are having some delicious food. I see tender rabbit, that's 1. Bread and butter, that's 2. And drumsticks, 3. All right, it's your turn. Click next to practice reading and spelling some words. You'll see words that are 2 syllables, and you'll also read your story about that cute little goblin. All right, see you next time.